Alright, here we are back again at the beginning of a Pokemon Royal Sapphire Nuzlocke. Um, Once again, trying to make it through this game. Um, I failed last time. I lost to Flannery and her crazy team that I had to deal with. So, back at it again to try and see if we can get and just kind of taking it from the top and going from there. I'm still proud of myself on that attempt. I managed to make it farther than I ever had. And so, you know, so long as I'm able to improve or learn from an attempt, then I'm okay with that. Now, I do have a nickname theme already in mind, one that is actually going to be very easy to keep up with, because I have a handy dandy chart for it that I can always refer to. And it's just going to be elements on the periodic. So here we have hydrogen, and I'm just gonna go in order of the elements. I still am like getting over weather changes and stuff, making me a little sick. But again, nothing contagious, just sinus is full and can't do anything about it. Actually, no, I do want to buy stuff over here. I'm just gonna get a bunch of rare candies. Bunch of orange berries. That's sorry about that. Like, it's supposed to just be getting stuff out now. There we go. That was a bunch out. I'm so sorry for anybody who has to hear that. Because I know it's not pleasant. Ugh. I hate spring so much. All of this pollen just gets me so stopped up. I look like I'm dying. I sound like I'm dying. I feel like I'm okay. I'll be ready for this shit to be over. Alright, I think it's got everything I could and should want. I Oh yeah, so I decided to actually go ahead and let myself punk, uh, like Team Aqua has been calling me. No one else has given me a name, so before we actually engage with May, I will go ahead and level up to. I never actually looked at my ability. Probably take a look at that. Natural Cure. Okay, that's like decent. Yeah, we're taking this thing out pretty easily. I mean, it just can't really do too much to me, so... Honestly, I probably just wasted time with Egon, but it is what it is. I think Ass is probably, what, a two-shot? Okay, yeah, well, it definitely would have been a two-shot if it crit killed, so... And I'm just kind of, like, looking over, the early route encounters and stuff, and they have done a very good job of making sure where it's hard to get and dupe out stuff. So you are just gonna kind of get whatever you're given. And a lot of routes have like a common theme. Like Route 103 has nothing but flying types as the encounters you can get in the grass at least. Alright. Then Mom should talk to me and give me running shoes. Now that there's less speed up, that'll happen now. Alright, so first encounter, Nidoran Male. I don't know when we get our first, oh, hey Tyrone. I don't know when we get our first, Moonstone to evolve this. Good. Alright, and Nidoran Male is going to be Helium. Let me go check on Tyrone, make sure she's... Yo. I imagine this actually evolves in time for Raleigh, I hope. Oh god. It's just flowing today. Alright, so this is gonna be Lithium. Also need to get the fishing rod. For 102, I don't think I care to fish because I don't want Azurill at all. Well, I guess, do I want Remoraid or Tentacool potentially as a... no, we don't. we're just going to fish here, get the Azurill out of the way, and be very disappointed when it is still not still not thick fat. Or when it still is thick fat, excuse me. It would be cool to get Remoraid. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, come on. What do you mean not even a nibble? You were just here. Okay, we'll go up here. Brother. Jeez, that took forever. Oh, sweet. Cool. Okay. Finally, a not useless encounter from this area. Thank you. I just realized Spearow was the rare encounter for Route 103, so that's good. And I think Route 102, I'm just going to get whatever grass encounter I get. I don't think I want to fish, because, again, it's super likely for Azurill, and I don't want it at all. So this is Beryllium. But for Petalburg City, I don't think I care for any of the normal types that are there, but Krabby has a 60% fishing rate, so I think I will just go for that. Okay, we'll just get the grass encounter from 102. Puchiena. Okay. As I say, early Intimidate is nice. And then this is going to be... Wow. There we go, we've got a nearly full team so far. Buy some more Pokeballs, because I really want Krabby. I really want female Krabby if possible. Female Krabby looks really, really good, especially into Roxanne. But even male Krabby is okay for Roxanne, as we've seen from last run. Krabby did a lot of work in the Shelly and Matt back to back, and so I do really want a Krabby. It puts in a lot of work, and I feel definitely is worth it for sure. Just get everyone up to level 8, I think. And then let's take a look at everybody. So, Natural Cure, Hustle. But if this thing gets Aerial Ace, then Action is like an okay ability. Kenai also has Hustle, but this thing uses like special moves mostly. Intimidate. Let me take a look real quick at Pokemon changes. Let's see if there's anything regarding Remoraid, ability-wise. No. like it just keeps hustle, and that's okay. Oh, wait, there's another section. No, we're good, we're good. How's Remoraid's learn set, actually? Does it change a lot? Does it get a bunch of physical moves? I don't know. Remoraid, where are you? Gen 2, right? Yeah. Otherwise, I'd start going insane. Alright, evolves at level 25. Although we can delay it. Ooh! Well, it's a tutor move as well, but we can delay it to 27. And then it should still get Octazooka when it evolves as well. So yeah, we delay until 27. So we can have Flamethrower without having to burn a tutor item on it. Okay. Yeah, cool with me. I think that's Peck, right? Yeah, okay. I don't know how long I'm going to stream for, though. Like, my stomach's been hurting today. And I do have to go be an adult and pick up my child. But that's not going to be till later. So, I want to at least try to beat Roxanne. If I can do that, then I'll feel okay. Nice. I don't think that crit mattered, but I still appreciate it with him. Oh, dude, so Flannery wiped the floor with me, brother. Flannery just demolished my team last run. But it's okay, trust. Really, my biggest issue is that I should have brought Weezing to Flannery because she has 2 grass types, and Weezing kind of walls everything that they have, and I just didn't pay attention to that fact. Yeah, but again, I mean, hey, I beat Shelly, and then I beat Archie, and I beat every single gym trainer, and I almost beat Flannery. It was down to the wire. Granted, I got a little lucky, and I also was playing badly as well. I will admit it was a little sloppy of me to be playing how I was. I was also incredibly drunk. But the thing is that I played Archie and Shelly so well. But yeah, it is what it is. Nothing to do now but just keep it going. Because honestly, it just be like that sometimes. They don't think it always be like that, but sometimes it do. On the bright side, from Odale Town, I got this right here as my encounter. I did not get a shitty Azurill again. So you know what? We look on the bright sides. And the bright side is that I didn't get fucked. And I looked at the encounter table, and we just fish here every day because we have a 60% chance for Krabby, and Krabby's really good. Give me that Krabby, boy. Okay, it's not a woman, but it's okay. Oh, thank goodness. Krabby's so good for the early game. Hell, even if this isn't crit immune like I want it to be. Alright, so this thing is going to be nicknamed Harbin. Oh, I was hoping that Krabby was going to be female. Female Krabby is like better for Roxanne. Yes, and it's shell armor. Female Krabby's better for Roxanne, but not by like a significant amount where it's like bad that Carbon is male. It's just it would be better if Carbon was female. Yeah, we'll learn Sand Attack over Growl. Yeah, the attract on the Nidoran, but um, like I said, it's fine. It's just not like the most ideal thing, but it's not nothing I have to really be worried about. Also, I'm making sure I have the different berries as well, because that was another thing that kind of boned me is that I mostly had like berry juice on Pokemon, and I really should have had some of the status cure berries for Flannery, because she has like sleep powder on some of her Pokemon, and so really just want to minimize threats. Optional boss fight Deathless as well on that attempt, and got Sandstorm, and I used it, but Sandstorm really wasn't that beneficial because a bunch of her Pokemon just still set up Sun, and you just kind of have to deal with it, and that kind of sucks. So I think rather than trying to get rid of it, I'm just gonna deal with it and go through from there. I was gonna say, I think it's just optimal just to get an encounter here. So skipped. Okay. Now, honestly, like, it was a complete, like, fumble on my end. I should have just better evaluated the team that I had available to me, but instead I just kind of went with, like, quick gut instinct because I just really wanted to get into the fight. And I really need to just slow down and plan for harder fights at least. Sorry about having to this. With all the pollen stuff and the weather, temperature changing, it's got my sinuses all fucked up. Oh, I will be so glad once I can get allergy medication. Um, so for some reason it tried to hide your message, but I do see it. Just decided to fuck it up. Dude, I balled hard, and I crossed myself. That's what it was. I crossed myself. I wish I could just get this one piece out. Holy shit, there we go. Oh my god, I can smell colors now. Alright, so Wingull, oh, whoops. Alright, Wingull, Skitty, Tyro. Yeah, I balled out of control, and as in out of control, I was out of control on myself. But I mean, again, it just kind of be like that sometimes. And so long as I know that, I can move forward, you know? At the very least, like, I feel better when it's a mistake that I can recognize as like, oh, I did something wrong, and thus I can improve on it for next time. Um, like something else that would have been beneficial is had I not lost Sneasel on um, Broly, then I would have been way better off as well. But instead, I lost it, and that was one of my grass resist that also could hit them for super effective damage. Because she has like an Alolan Executor as well. So yeah, there's just like a lot of things that I needed to work on. Brawly was really bad for me because I had like no good Pokemon for him, and so I ended up losing a lot of like really solid mons on that fight. But again, it just is what it is. Um, I made it farther than I did last time, and that was really what I was aiming for. Like I didn't have any like real hopes in my head. It's like, oh, this is gonna be the run that gets all the way through. But at the very least, it was the run that let me improve. All right, well, heal up. I just realized I have not been putting berries on my Pokemon as well. Do, 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 do. Really, I'm just excited to get back into the mid game, so that way I can try to ball out of control, but in a better way. Also, I have two Pokemon with Hustle, um, which has me wondering how good Helium is actually going to be. Um, but we will see. We will see. Again, Carbon's going to be good, even though Bold Nature's kind of meh, since it does reduce his offensive output. It's still not like it's at the end of the world. All right, we'll get through Rich Boy Winston. We'll get our next encounter, and then we'll have some more easy fights. Like early game is relatively solved at this point for me, with how much I've had to go through it and play through it a bunch. Um, I don't think I'm gonna have any real issues. At least not until I get through to Brawly. Brawly is where I'm gonna be probably at like the worst. Um, just due to lack of encounters and his team just being very strong for how low level um, it is. Also, I should be streaming every day this week. I can't think of a reason why I wouldn't be, unless something comes up, um, like something major comes up. I will. I probably will have to get my car back from the repair shop sometime this week. I imagine they'll have it done soon. All right, I was a little closer than I wanted, but Boron got it through. All right, and my hope is that this is going to be just Mud Slap, and that I'm going to look big brain by switching from this into. Okay, let's smash. But this should be Ice Shard for a safe switch to Carbon, and then I can Mud Shot this thing down. That'll be quite effective. No, not quite effective, just super effective. Yeah, just one more shot should be good. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, and then next up we've got a bug trainer with some kind of higher level Pokemon, so I think we'll go up to like 11. Oh wow, it's funny, I bought it exactly enough to be back at 99. Alright, I just went 11 for Lithium. I don't think everybody else can do it. I can do everybody at 10 though for the next fight coming up. Double kick! Okay, that's cool. Confusion, that's great. Actually, learning Confusion is awesome, because that should be good for Cascoon. I believe Cascoon is poison type. Oh shoot, and we get the encounter. I forgot about that. Say, okay, good, actually. Good. I really like Vileplume a lot. I've been thoroughly impressed every time we've gotten Oddish and Vileplume and all that. So, no complaints here. Especially since it dupes out a bunch of other stuff later on as well. No complaints from me. It would have been cool to get Bulbasaur, I guess, but again, I'm not that concerned about it. Oddish, so next up is Oxygen. And Oxygen will be joining the team after we're done here. Great for Roxanne. Alright. Back to the trainers. Honestly, Oxygen actually would be really good for the Grunt as well. I can see what the damage looks like. Over half. Okay, did not go for Harden or bullshit, thank God. And then C-Dot's probably just going to fake me out, but I don't care, I think. That was a crit. That still didn't do much. Okay. Alright, and one more should be good. Yep. Alright. So next up is the Aqua Grunt, which, again, not concerned about. For that, we will lead probably Beryllium, so that way we don't have to worry about Intimidate drops. A Lucky Egg to sell, and then this is what, some type of like Pokeball, I think? Yeah. Would have been smart to fish Amy here in the woods. Probably would have gotten Lotad. Meh. Lotad's... I can take it or leave it for a Lotad. Heart Scale or not. Actually, it might be Tiny Mushroom. Funny, you can actually also interesting counter Lotad in the grass here. Interesting. Tiny Mushroom. No, I have not seen any Shermish, my friend. Alright, so yeah, this guy leads Poochyena, then Tentacool, Snorunt, Krabby. Poochyena should be no issue. We should just outspeed and probably two-shot it. And I think this is just going to end up being team order. Hornberry to heal a little bit, so it'll be a 3-shot with the water gun. It's also not faster, so it can't like clinch me with headbutts or anything. Yeah, it's just deciding to set up, so basically turning this into a completely free KO for me. No priority moves. So again, should be Tentacool next. No, right. I guess maybe Bite is most damage. If that's the case, then I'm just gonna stay in. I was gonna initially switch, but no, we stay in for this. Because Bite just 2-hit KOs? Water Gun just 2-hit KOs? Yeah. Now is it Tentacool? Okay. Completely safe switch to Hydrogen because this thing just has Toxic Acid and Protect. So we just completely wall it. And we can Confusion it. Eventually. I'm a little sad that Hydrogen does not have Rain Dish like it did the first run I did up here. Rain Dish would actually be awesome for the Shelly energy, but it is what it is. Level 11. Alright, and then last up is Krabby, which, again, can't do too much to us. Because other than that, it's just going to do Harden, but we're just using Confusion to hit on special defense. Sweet. Alright, let's just end this. Come on. Nice. And then we just have another Bug Catcher to cap off leaving here. And I think I'm just going to treat Spearow like I did Pidgeotto, where I'm just going to get it like kind of high level and just let it sweep through the fights that it is good for on the split, and then just box it. Because, yeah, we can probably just pump this thing up to 13 or 14 even. Rage. Interesting. Honey Mushroom? Yep. Caterpie Kakuna executes. This should be a one-shot. It'll be a two-shot Kakuna, and it'll probably go for Toxic. But it doesn't have Protect, so I'm able to still just probably two-shot it. And even if it instead hardens, it still should hopefully just be a two-shot. Or we can, yeah, just one-shot it and make things... I appreciate that as well. I'll always appreciate things being easy. But Confusion? Yeah. Does not get too much easier. It's up here. And then we'll go do lights across the bridge. And do the TMs. Love water. And I imagine pets will just take care of. Although getting paralyzed does suck. But thankfully none of these Pokemon can really take advantage of it. Sweet. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you can acid and maybe, like, crit defense drop me. We'll switch from lithium to 5. Although it's only level 8, so I don't think we do care. Like, we still also have our Orange Berry. Yeah, we two-shot this. Yeah, we can do one more play. Go. Give it a berry. And then go into the next fight. Jeez, I feel like there's something I need to get from those. Still nothing. Still center. I'm gonna, I guess, peck. With Swift. Hit. Damn. Ugh, and now it's gonna go for quick attack. Oh, it's not. Cool. Again, I'm just not worried about anything. I'm over leveling this really hard. Like, it has to crit burn me for me to be scared. Sweet. That's what I'm talking about. You blew the berry. And we can get our encounter here. Abra. Which, if I remember correctly, Abra's learn set is hot garbage until after Brawly. Let's take a look. Where is it? Early on, right? Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't get Side Beam until 22. And Kadabra learns Confusion at 14, but I guess maybe I can move tutor it. Okay. I didn't think about move tutoring it, so actually we should be okay to catch this and not hate ourselves. Chlorine? Yeah. I'm spelling that wrong. Fluorine. Right? I'm not retarded? Yeah. Then we get the encounter up here, and then we team build for the gym. Pyro, cool. Although it doesn't get to evolve this split, I don't believe. Yeah, 18 is when it evolves, so probably not actually bringing this onto the fight, but we'll still definitely catch it. I mean, it'll be a good Pokemon after it. I can just level it up to 18 and have it, contribute and do shit. Yeah. Alright, so let's take a look. Wild Nature. Alright, so looks like it might be another Hitmontop situation since the bases are the same. We'll kind of see. Hardy Nature, that's what I really like to see. Sirius is also good. Timid, that's minus attack plus speed. I think that's solid enough. How does Surskit actually look in this game? Does it get any cool moves? Or do I just hate this thing? Master levels at 22. Get Signal Beam. Ooh. It does something that it's bug flying by the time it's over, but this may have some use. I think this is gonna be the team that handles the gym. Again, thankfully early game is honestly easy. You can just sell these. And we can get everybody up to 14, I think. Yeah, I had a lot of these, same Pokemon. I mean, I've been getting a lot of the more common encounters, I think, for the most part. Um, yes, no, you are right about that. Tyrone, Slowpoke, Surskit, Oddish. I mean, well, Slowpoke was my starter, so, you know, that was just hand pick, but... Also, actually, now that I'm looking at it, Hydrogen should just be able to handle the, what's it called? Um, the Nidoran, because, um, of it being Psychic type, to just use Confusion. In fact, actually, I had a Hitmontop on the first run as well, now that I do think about it. Alright. Yeah, we'll just take out these gym trainers easy, and take on Roxanne, and we might even be able to do Brawling as well. Because I do have a time crunch myself. Did it say that was a crit? That's insane. It did so little. And Beryllium, or yeah, Beryllium, whatever it is, just kind of takes care of everything in this first fight. Like, it just really does not care. Yeah, first gym trainer down. Alright. Second gym trainer, we'll take them down, and then... Like, yeah, I don't really think I'm gonna be that concerned for Roxanne. Because, yeah, we just, like, confusion this. Swine because this thing has Mudslap? Headbutt? We're probably gonna have to. Yeah, that's fine. Um, I really don't want anyone to have to take a Mudslap, though, but it is what it is. Okay. Alright. This should be Rock Tomb. You can switch it in here. And then we can switch to... Swinub's actually, like, a little annoying to deal with. But I think Beryllium should be okay. And so long as we just hit this water gun, we're fine. And then just same thing on the Geodude. As long as we just hit the water gun, then we don't have anything to worry about. Heal everybody up. Actually, I guess I should just go to the Pokemon Center. Hydrolis Thorn stuff. Yes! Slack off! Slack off over Headbutt. Double Kick? Reversing attack, I guess. Yeah, we'll just go heal at the Poke Center, and then I'll take a look to see who kind of does like the most damage for Nidoran. But again, I really do think everything's going to be fine. I have really safe switch-ins for any Pokemon that aren't super happy about whatever gets thrown out in front of them. Okay. So 26 special attack with Confusion, Stab. So it's like 75 base power times 2 for the super effective to 150. So we compare that to Remoraid. 27 attack with Mudshot. Hustle, I believe, gives a 30% boost. So, what, 30% of 55 is like 21? Bringing that up to 76 times 2 to be 126 base power? Am I doing that math right? Five times 0.3, 16.5 plus. Okay, so no, 71. Okay, no. So Hydrogen actually should be our best bet for handling, because although she's probably just going to click Spikes against Hydrogen, because either Spikes or Poison, or Spikes or Attract, which would suck. So maybe we do just run Carbon with Mudshot. Yeah, we'll go this. Yeah. Just gotta get myself ready. Okay, let's go. Okay. So just rip an easy Mudshot. This should be a 2-shot on Nidoran. Yeah. Goes for Rock Tomb for speed control. That's fine. It is likely to go for Attract. We stay in and attempt the Mudshot. We're still faster! That's what I'm talking about! Okay. Kabuto Mega Drain. We switch to Oxygen. We take nothing from this. His best move now is Rock Tomb. Oh shoot, I should have clicked. Okay, it's Water Pulse actually. I guess since it's faster, doesn't care about speed. Inside Whisper. I'm sorry. I was very excited. Had I clicked Mega Train, it would have KO'd. Whatever. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry. man, I completely threw right here. If I hit myself, I'm gonna be so upset. Why didn't I just click Mega Drain? Oh. Nose Pass because it has Fire Punch. This thing also has... Oh, not Thunder Punch, Thunder Wave. Okay. So you should be going for Fire Punch. It's okay, it doesn't do much. And then we Water Gun this thing down. It has a Star Flare. I don't even know what the hell a Star Flare is. I also don't think I care what it is. Ooh, Sand. Well, Sand doesn't give Rock types a special defense buff in this game, so it's not that bad. Alright, so we've got Geodude, Onix, and Growlithe left. But we can't get Dragon Breath paralyzed from Onix anymore, so... I think we just stay in with Beryllium and attempt the Water Guns, especially if Geodude is just gonna waste its time. Well, this should be a one-shot. Onix might dig, and I'll be annoyed about that. Okay, it's just gonna Swagger. Actually, Swagger Self-Hit does kind of suck, if that happens. Okay, good. And then Growlithe should also be a one-hit with Water Gun. I don't think I'm dead to any one move yet. Okay, I have to switch now. And I think it's still just going for bites. Oh, actually, I forgot about the berry. We're safe. We can stay in once. Snapped out? Damn. Okay, now we have to switch. Or, no, Sandstorm's over. Oh, no, this kills. I should have switched. But with that being a random move, I'm not sure what would have actually been the safest switch. But it's okay. This is quad effective, so we take it out. Oh, how's that been going? A living dex? Where, like, what, you have, like, one of actually, like, each Pokemon in your party, like you have a Bulbasaur, an Ivysaur, and a Venusaur, like, in the box, and, you have, like, a Pidgeotto, and a Pidgeot, not just like, oh, I caught a Pidgeot, or I caught a Pidgey and then evolved it, all the way through, but you actually have, like, each individual Pokemon, right? Honestly, good job, Remoraid. You took care of so much of the gym by yourself. Yeah, everything is in the box, not counting... Oh, jeez. I thought at least your party counted for it, but wow. That's intense. I don't know if I would want to do that, but also I'm not like I don't really care much about like the collecting aspect of Pokemon. I've I've been really like I really enjoy how simple yet like textured the battle system is. Like obviously, you can just click, oh, what's the most super effective move, and click that. But like there is still a little bit more to it than just that. I always felt like the collecting part I would just get like bored of it myself, personally. Yeah, so far it's looking like it's gonna be Hitmontop again. I think oh no, we have a little bit more defense now. So looks like it will be um Hitmonchan, unless he evens it up with this final level. Nope, so we get Hitmonchan, which I think gets Guts as its ability. Yeah, it gets Guts. Um, that's fine. I think I probably would have preferred Hitmontop to have the Intimidate pivot, but it's okay. I can play opposite that more like battle system well enough. I feel like once it's easier. Yeah, that's true. Like the biggest hurdle is like being able to get all of them in just like the one first, and then once you've done that, it does get better and better and easier and easier. Actually, I think I'm just gonna yawn this thing. Okay, we don't do a whole lot of damage, but this thing is now at least put to sleep regular sleep to actually KO it. I mean, honestly, though, that's the beauty of Pokemon is that, like, there are things to do for everybody. Oh, do you like, filling out like a collection of things? Then yes, you can do this. And yeah, of course, battling is like the core gameplay of it. But you just use the battling as like a means to just get to the next area for you to get your stuff. Oh my god, I hate this so much. I hate this so much. I hate this shuckle so damn much. It just, oh my god. That is, you are right. It does not end after the Hall of Fame. You are completely free and able to continue doing stuff. And honestly, I really love when they do have a post game as well that you can do stuff with and interact with. That's not even any like noticeable amount more than Hydrogen's doing. Ugh, I hate this so much. Okay, and it should be withdraw or protect. Yeah. Alright, now it's asleep. And that didn't burn a sleep turn as well. It was beautiful. It immediately woke up. Okay. Yes, as much as I do despise the level curve that Johto has in both base and Heart Gold Soul Silver, um, it is still a very phenomenal game in terms of like how much there is to do. Like even before you get to Kanto, there is a lot you can do. I do wish that they had better level curves. Really, like the thing is that there's no good easy area to like properly grind in. So you're just kind of stuck in the like, oh, I'm at the 7th gym, but I'm grinding against wild Pokemon that are level like fucking 20, 22. And it's like, what's the fucking point? Like, I imagine Heart Gold Soul Silver is phenomenal for like the collector aspect of it. But I hate playing through it for like a Nuzlocke. And it, like playing on a cartridge as well, no speed up, no easy way to hack in rare candies. Yeah, miss me with that, please. Oh my god, it woke up in these rounds! I'm never getting out of this fight! I hate this so much. I'm gonna have to end stream after this fight just because of how long this is taking. Uh, and this thing has shell armor, so I can't even crit it. Really, I just need this thing to stay asleep long enough from yawn to be okay. But it keeps going for rest, so it only has a set amount of sleep turns with rest. It is just back and forth, and I'm almost out of confusions. Like, God, this is not fun and engaging gameplay. This is bullshit. Oh my god. I don't have anything else I can fucking do. Oh my god. Thank goodness if this thing had guts. Yes, that's how I'm feeling right now. Holy shit. That was awful. I don't like using speed up during fights, but Jesus, I don't know what the fuck else I'm supposed to do for that. Like, I've never had a Pokemon that, like, oh, I can take this one out quickly. It's always been, oh, let's just slowly burn through until I'm ready to kill myself. Okay, at least this fight is going to be a lot easier. I don't even want to say anything. I'm just so... My head hurts after that fight. But, okay, I thought I was going to do a little bit more. Alright. Alright, so what can we get from Rust Turf Tunnel? Yeah, I was going to say, I think I got my coughing here last time. I would absolutely love to get coughing again. I think coughing has insanely good value in the mid game, if you can actually. Alright, and I think I'm just gonna let Neon handle both of these normal types coming up as well. Ooh. Man, yeah, my head hurts. After this fight, I'm gonna end stream, I think. That shuffle would. Plus, I still have to get my kid in like about an hour from school, so I better make sure that I'm ready to pick him up and then ready to leave shortly afterwards. So appreciate everyone who stopped in and watched, and Ross for hanging out with me this whole time. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I'm going to be streaming every day this week, and probably around the same time as well, like starting up around like 12:30, 1 o'clock. So yeah, we'll see how things go from there. I love and appreciate all of you guys. Thank you much.